Let's unpack this all now with Bachar El-Halabi, who joins us from Dubai. He's a geopolitics and energy market analyst in the Middle Eastern region. Thank you so much, sir, for joining us on the program today. Now, both Lebanon and Israel have dealt with political instability in recent time, and we do know that Michel Aoun's term will end on October 31st. There are upcoming elections in Israel as well. Regardless of what might happen politically in the country, can we expect this deal to hold?
Good evening. Well, we surely can expect this deal to hold because when we take Lebanon as the context of this deal, we know that whoever rules the country are mainly the alliance that brings together the current sitting president, which is Michel Aoun, and Hezbollah. And for this deal to be agreed upon, to be confirmed, and for it to be signed, this means that those two parties, which hold a majority in parliament, have agreed on this deal. So even if Michel Aoun leaves Ba'abda Palace, the fact that Hezbollah maintains its sway over the country, the fact that they still represent the majority in parliament, it means that this deal will hold. And most probably, whoever succeeds Michel Aoun in Ba'abda will be someone who will come with already offering a green light and guarantees of the survival of this deal, because it has become a necessity for the sectarian ruling elite, which is headed by Hezbollah, due to the current dire consequences in the country, whether economically, politically, and socially.
Right, and when it comes to the recognition of the two countries, we're hearing very different sentiments come from both Yair Lapid and from Lebanese officials. Do you think that this may be some sort of leeway into Lebanon recognizing Israel, or vice versa?
So, as we all know, Lebanon and Israel are in a state of war, and there's a law in Lebanon that criminalizes any kind of interaction with Israel. However, when the Lebanese government agrees on a deal with the state of Israel, this means that the Lebanese government has accepted the fact that the state of Israel exists on its borders, on its southern borders. So no matter what the mental gymnastics that the Lebanese officials might pursue nowadays, no matter what the rhetoric and the narrative that they need to propagate and peddle in public, in front of their public, this does not deny the fact that they have sat down and signed a deal with the Israeli side, which they consider as an enemy state. And this poses a huge problem for Hezbollah, because as we all know, Hezbollah is the main factor that continues to hold Lebanon hostage in face of Israel, which actually brings us to one last thing that I need to say, the fact that it shows you how much the situation in Lebanon has affected foreign policy for Lebanon to go to this deal with less leverage and eventually sign something that basically benefits the Israeli side way more than it benefits the Lebanese side.
Right, and the economic situation in Lebanon isn't helping as well. You know, gas exploration is very expensive. Are they going to be able to conduct operations in the Mediterranean? Is there going to be a third party helping them? And of course, there is a royalty deal as well here.
Absolutely. So Israeli media has leaked already the royalty deal between the Israeli government and the French Total Energies company, which stipulates that Total will hold, as also the Lebanese side has done, it will hold the rights to exploration in the Lebanese Qana field, which has been given to Lebanon. But there's a 17% royalty that will go to the Israeli side as a result of this understanding. However, another factor that has been leaked very recently into the media, which also shows you that the Israeli side has exercised all its leverage and gotten away with everything that it wants. It seems that there is a clause within this MOU that stipulates that Israel has a veto power that will block any foreign country that does not have diplomatic relations with Israel from partnering with Total in the exploration process in the Qana field, which the Israeli media is framing it as the anti-Iran clause. This means that the deal is there, and obviously the Israeli side has the upper hand in it.
All right, Bachar El-Halabi, thank you so much for joining us here on the NewsHour. It was a pleasure speaking to you.